I thought about what I just told in the last story, and not that 14 plus minutes wasn't long enough, but I didn't share everything I wanted to share, in that I got focused on what I was doing and I forgot the points that I wanted to hit. And the most difficult thing during the time of this video being at Fort Lewis, those 4 months, and getting the call before then, was all of us, we were all so torn between the fact that we were leaving our families and that we were going over to Iraq to do whatever we were going to do. I mean, we had no idea what to expect at this time. So there was more fear during this time than when we were over there. I guess it's, the whole unknown thing. And there were so many guys. I talk mainly about the guys in these videos because we had females in our unit, but I just didn't have much involvement with them. And I'll get into that later. But the guys on my team, because you live with the guys, and the guys on my team, and what we did, and stuff, and what we talked about. Everybody was, some people had kids, some people had wives, some people had girlfriends, and everybody's life was just a little bit different, but we all had family and friends that we were leaving, and maybe forever. And there was a lot of drinking that went on at this time, and understandably so. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but you had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea. And this was the scariest time of the deployment, I think, was Fort Lewis. You were adjusting to being away from your family. You were adjusting to being away from your friends, but you still had your guys, so we didn't really know each other all that well. And, we're living with each other now every day and getting to know each other and learning to depend on each other and making those bonds, making those friendships. And, because soon we're going to have to depend on each other and only each other, because that's all we're going to have. And it was interesting. You truly become a family. I mean, there's the whole basic and AIT experience and the family bond that happens there, going through what the drill sergeants are doing to you while you're basic. Went to Fort Knox, and it's one thing, but actually knowing that you're getting ready to head over to a war and be handled. I mean, when they're giving you your equipment, it's becoming more and more real all the time. And what really struck it home for most of us, I think, was when they handed us our injectors to self-treat in case you were attacked by a chemical weapon. And when they handed us those, we'd seen the dummies and stuff, but we never handled the real thing. And you had your pro mask, you dealt with that basic, and you went to the gas chamber and dealt with the gas and everything. But to be actually given the real McCoy to inject yourself if something happened, that told you, hey, and they gave you a watch that wasn't a watch. It was just this thing to detect radiation. And to be given these things really made it real what we were getting ready to face, or potentially face. And it was scary. It was scary. Fort Lewis was the scariest time of my deployment for me, which is kind of weird to say, considering I then went to Iraq. But it was the scariest time. Sorry. Sorry for more of this, but this is more for me than for anybody else. It's something I need to do. I don't talk about this much, and I need to do this. I've been talking about this more online with people, and those of you that have listened to me, thank you. This is helping me. Starting to get emotional here. Thank you. Seriously.